Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, The Journey to Justice. Also testing this mic. I think I figured out why it's not loud enough, and you tell me if this is much better. But we'll just do a little run through on some more events happening with Gannon S, which is in the news. Okay, we know about the neighbor and how he felt. He couldn't sleep. He stayed up looking through his surveillance footage. He looked through the tablet and looked on the TV to be sure what he was seeing on the camera. And we all know that footage was released and altered a little bit by zooming in, zooming out, pixels, and all that kind of thing. T is still sticking to her story, but as we know, I think she's getting a little confused. And she is mixing up her days. Like I said in my other video, I thought she went hiking the weekend. I thought it was Saturday or Sunday, but apparently it was Sunday. She never went hiking on the Monday. This is what I was saying. She didn't have enough time to go hiking. And plus, she also said Gannon was off school because he was sick. And if he cut his foot on the weekend, which turned out to be Saturday, then his foot was hurting. And he wasn't seen in the Petco store because he stayed in the car because he was sick. And that's what the grandmother said. That's her mother saying that as well. So, okay, if you are going to tell the truth, you need to tell the truth. You need not add stuff or leave stuff out or get confused on what happened, because this is what happens. We speculate, we have theories to what may have happened, and that it turns out that a lot of people aren't believing what you're saying. Some people say, keep your mouth shut, because it can and will be used against you if your storyline keeps changing. That's all I'm saying. I mean, don't add this on. Don't, unless you can back it up. Unless you can back it up, don't even try to explain, because it's getting ridiculous right now. I mean, she has explained why authorities may have possibly found Gannon's blood inside their home. Over the past 2 weeks, a crime lab van has been going back and forth into the residence to collect evidence. Saturday night, Gannon was helping me unload in the garage and cut his foot, because there are lots of tools, because her husband, Albert, his father, does woodworking. He sat on the edge of the car and we bandaged it up. He was good to go. He always loves helping his dad in the garage build things like Lego tables and the flower pot they build for me as a gift. After this, I notice she calls him G, so G will stand for Gannon. Kept going outside the house. He told me he was checking to see if the gate was locked, because he was the only one with a gate key. It made him proud to be the man of the house while Albert was away. Fast forward, we did a hike on Sunday, cleared in brackets, and shopping on Monday, cleared as well for him getting out of the other side in brackets. And she also touched on what appears to be details regarding the footage taken at Drayton's security camera. She claimed Gannon did indeed get out of the truck on the 27th of January when she returned home. Please don't think for a second that there isn't enough technology to determine shadows and movements around the truck. There was also proof from my phone that we had taken a selfie in the truck in our driveway that was time-stamped. We also send pictures to Albert when we are out and about or when he is away. That can be scanned for actual time verification. Last, from day one, the sheriff's office has known a description of the person, friend, whom Gannon left with. I explained to them and provided evidence. They had information about Gannon having the key to go out of the side of the gate. Last, they have more in-depth details that go along with this, pointing to who sent the person or why he may have come. Huh? Yeah, that's how it reads. Again, I repeat, they have had this initially, and I was asked to keep quiet about it so they could have the best shot at doing their job, bringing Gannon home. The best thing that they needed was a hindrance to their investigation. I encourage you to think of any suspicious cars that may have been in the area watching a few days prior, and keep praying for Gannon. She also thanked law enforcement for their search efforts and touched again on criticism against her, claiming that people have waited outside her hotel and tried to run her off the road. She also says previously she gave an interview to CBS 11 and spent a lot of the interview time complaining about social media groups that have reportedly criticized her actions and sent her threats. So, the previous interview, as you probably have seen it, who's following this case, Gannon is described as a white male who stands 4'9" tall and weighs around 90 pounds. He has brown eyes, brown hair. He was last seen wearing blue hooded jacket, jeans, and athletic shoes. This is what she says. To Gannon, please come home soon, because your daddy is waiting to watch the new Sonic movie that comes out this week, and the cool shirt I got you to wear to the theater is in your closet. She writes. She says, Gannon's biological mother flew to Colorado from South Carolina shortly after her son disappeared. She has made several media appearances with the boy's father, Albert, pleading for the safe return of her beloved son. And if anyone has information on Gannon's whereabouts, they are urged to call the El Paso Investigations tip line at 719-520-6666 or the El Paso County at 719-390-5555. And of course, if you have any other information, you can also call 911 and stay anonymous. I can't stress that enough. So guys, thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and press that notification bell so you can be notified on further updates on this case, the missing, the lost, upcoming trials in the news. And let's pray for the missing that we are talking about in the news today. There are several that have been going on for a few months now, since before Christmas, that they are still missing. I will do updates on any further updates on them about if they've been found alive or deceased. We will give the updates. Well, I will give the updates on my channel. And thank you guys for stopping by. And please tell me if my volume it's much better. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the comments. So guys, just another reminder. I'm trying to help her out. I'm trying to stay on her side. Why, on that interview she did with that reporter, get her daughter to say she was home, she came home from work, and that Gannon was there when she got home from work because they had been hiking. But that was on Sunday. That had nothing to do with Monday. So I think that's why her daughter got confused. So I'm just saying, guys, I think the daughter got confused. Now, there is rumors out there that the daughter is getting harassed and said that she will be going down right along with her mother if she don't start telling the truth and don't lie for your mother. Because on this interview she did with the reporter and what happened on Monday and what happened the weekend had nothing to do with what happened on Monday. So there's no way she went hiking on the Monday. So she a slip of the lip, or she got confused, or she can't keep her story straight. I don't know which one it is, but the more she talks, I think the more confused she gets. But there's no reason to be confused. What you need to do, if you are going to speak out, just keep to the facts and make sure you don't get your days mixed up on when you did activities. Because when you do, people will run with it. Will run with it because we're going on your word. And then when you come out and say another thing, it's not matching up. And so this is another reason why people are not believing in what you're saying, T. So just to let you know, if you are going to talk, maybe you should write things down and make sure you don't get confused on the days of the events when they happened. Okay guys, thanks for stopping by.